Everybody is trading with AI now. And if you're not, you likely will be soon. And when you got something like this, that's a new technology and it's close to your money, it's really important for you to know the limitations, the tricks that you make it work really well for you, and also some traps that could be happening as well. Fluency and precision may sound to be the same thing, and it may look like when you're conversing with AI that it's very precise, that it's very knowledgeable, that it knows everything that it's talking about. And that's just not the case with AI. It's not actually trained to be accurate and right. It's trained to be predicting what the next word is going to be and understand context. And then when a computer talks back to you, because it doesn't have emotion, because it has no sense of time or truly what the word means, it's able to communicate back to you in a way that's actually very confident. You might notice when you talk with AI that when it's wrong or when it's right, it sounds the same in terms of its level of confidence and its level of competency. If you step back a little bit and think about how knowledgeable is AI at trading options, it's limited to almost nothing. All I can do is go out there and research and find out articles and websites and textbooks and try and bring that in and distill it down for you. It doesn't mean it's actually going to be right. That's going to be able to bring it all together, know what delta is, know what theta is, and prescribe for you the best option trade that you could be entering into. A language model that we have today. So whether you're using OpenAI with a ChatGPT or you're using Claude with Anthropic, or any of the other free models like Qwen, you need to know that a language model is built for, you need to know what it's built for first. Trading is not its primary purpose. Some models will do better than others in terms of trading. At the end of the day, you need to understand that it is a computer and it is really good at math and precision, but artificial intelligence puts a barrier between those two. And the language model, its purpose is to predict the most likely next word in the sentence or in the context and paragraph that you're presenting to it. Its goal is to understand. Its goal is not to be precise. It's not, if you look at it and say, hey, what's 2 plus 2? It doesn't go as a calculator and go say 2 plus 2 equals 4. It thinks about it. It tries to understand the context. It infers or tries to guess, why are you asking me what 2 plus 2 is? I can show you a real example of that here right now and show how a language model interprets the question 2 plus 2. Okay, now to prove my point and show you the difference between precision and fluency, what I'm going to do here is show you first off the real simple example of 2 plus 2. And I'm going to be using a calculator. I'm sure you can kind of think the super simplicity of this and how this is totally underutilizing the computer that I'm running here. This is a Mac Mini. 2 plus 2, 4. Like it comes back immediately. I can do some strange, nasty equation and it's going to come back immediately with the answer, right? This is underutilizing the CPU and what this machine is capable of doing. Now, let's go over to a language model and I'll show you the differences. All right, so this is my local copy of Oyama and I'm running Qwen here. It's one of the best local and free language models that you can run. I'm going to show you what it does when I ask it, what is 2 plus 2? Is 2 plus 2? The same question I just asked the calculator, right? 2 plus 2. So what is 2 plus 2? Thinking. Here's the thinking process. Analyze the user input. What is 2 plus 2? Perform a calculation. It took 5.5 seconds to go 2 plus 2 equals 4. All right, let's give it that nasty multiplication question. Analyzing the user input, performing the multiplication, calculation, the result I need to compute. Let me break it down, standard multiplication algorithm. Since I'm AI, I should simulate precise. Let me do the multiplication equals what? And it starts to go through this long, what are you doing with that long? I can compute it using Python, but I need to be sure. It's still thinking. This is the difference between artificial intelligence and a calculator and a precision. And I want you to know that this is highlighting the difference for you right here live as we go through this. Now, sum it all up. You couldn't have done this just a little easier and simpler before. This is running on my Mac Mini. So it's not going out to the web. It's running on my computer. And it's actually using the GPU. It's actually running at 95%. I still don't know why. It thought for 111 seconds. And it comes back with the answer that is correct. And it is the correct answer, but it took you almost 2 minutes to come back with that. Now, better models like OpenAI's latest and greatest Claude is going to have a better response rate than that. And you've noticed this before too, like when you give artificial intelligence a question or you ask for it to analyze something or come back with a response and it comes back, and even when it's wrong, it'll be so confident in being wrong. And then you'll type back, like, you'll sort it out, you'll be like, that's wrong. You'll write back to it and you'll say, you're absolutely correct. I was wrong. Let me do that again. And it comes back and it says, here's your new answer. It's like, yeah, it's better now, but it's, why were you wrong to begin with? And this long process that we're going through with artificial intelligence in the middle of a trading day, you don't have that same level of acceptance for error. You have zero tolerance for error, and you can't be waiting around for it to decide if it's right or if it's wrong, or for you to double check what it's written. And let's get back to it. Trading is not a fluency problem, it's a precision problem. And that is bang on. And with option trading, there are so many variables that you're trying to take into account all at once. Interest rate risk, gamma risk, delta risk, implied volatility. You want to bring those all together. Do I use artificial intelligence? Yes. I use it for research. I use it for scanning the market. What you want to do is you want to use artificial intelligence to help you program. My system, my preferences on how to trade into Claude and into Python scripts. Say you like to do long calls. You write up an algorithm. I want to only search for stocks that are trading above their 200-day moving average. And then on those, I want to be doing a particular sector, say semis, and I only want to trade Delta 65, and I want to trade it out 30 days into the future. Program a Python script for that. Okay, write up a script that says, hey, this is what I want you to do. I want you to write me a Python script that does that. Claude can do it instantaneously for you. And then you're going to say, well, I need some data for that. Well, you can use Yahoo Finance. They have a good option. They're not the best, but they have enough you can test net and see if it actually works for you. They don't have fully liquid option market, and you do have to wait 20 or so minutes after the market open. Believe me, what do you think I did? I went on there and checked it out and said, hey, this is great. I can use options from Yahoo Finance. I can bring that in. They have the Delta, they have all the Greeks in there, and I can start going through and trading them. Soon enough, you'll realize, okay, like I don't have 20 minutes in the morning after the market opens. I need real time because I have a 15-minute delay. Their option chain, they're not always the most liquid. You're going to be able to get NVIDIA and AMD, but some of the less liquid names, they won't have really good data for you. And down on the other extreme ends of the option chain, they won't be fully formed, right? Like they don't have really good bid and ask. And Yahoo Finance isn't in the game of having really good data. So there are other providers that have APIs for you to tap into. And Claude and ChatGPT and also Gemini, I know Gemini does it as well too. They can write Python for you. It can put that Python onto your computer, and you don't have to have OpenClaw. You don't have to have a Mac Mini to do this. You can do it on anything you have out there right now. Have it write code for you. Go to Yahoo Finance, go to API Ninjas, go to Massive, or go to Polygon, and have it download the chain for you. Read it through, process it, and you'll have it. And you'll say, well, I need to have technical analysis, or I need to have some tool or whatever. Just go in and tell it. It'll have the basic technical analysis for you. So it'll have a 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average. You tell it, I only want to have semiconductor stocks that are in the Mag 7, and I want to do Delta 65 30 days out. And it'll come back and say, here are the top ones for you. Here are 3 ideas for you. Then you can start thinking about, well, I can actually start building a pretty cool tool set out of this. That's how I use artificial intelligence for myself. When we started CFU, I did hand type all of the trade orders. And I found that it's difficult to make sure the trade orders are consistent and accurate day in, day out. I get some fat finger trades in there, you get some fat finger orders. I did have some members tell me, hey, dude, like you put the signage on that, or you said debit when you instead wanted to say credit. And along came AI. I'm like, this is fantastic. I can tell it my base parameters and it'll format and create the trade order for me. I was able to get more consistent in how I was posting our trade orders. And that was a really good tool. That's when you start to realize it's really good at writing code. Coding is perfect. The perfect piece of code will always run the same way every single time. So look at AI as how can I use AI to write better code? I will have a consistent algorithm. and then I can consistently improve and refine that algorithm to serve my needs better. If I want to do covered calls, leaps, poor man covered calls, spreads, whatever you want to do with option trading, AI can assist you. AI can write the code for you, and then you've got your own system. That's what I do for myself personally. I'll do that for trading stocks, trading options, and it's amazing. It's not a silver bullet. You still got to know what you're talking about because sometimes AI will come back like you're wrong, it doesn't feel right, something's off. So you still got to rely on your knowledge and prior experience. And that's where Cashflow University comes in handy. We have a vibrant community. There's over 1,100 members on Cashflow University. And we share ideas, debate, get into arguments sometimes, but we're always here to help one another and to grow one another, our portfolios. If you're looking to increase and grow your portfolio, or you're looking to get some income and generate steady income from your portfolio, you can do that. AI is a fantastic tool. I use it every day. I use it as a coding tool. It really is a powerful tool for creating code. You can integrate with GitHub, manage your code base for you, and produce tools that are powerful for your option trading. The big benefit I find with AI is that it's able to take the complexity of option trading and distill all of the noise down into pure signal that helps you be a better trader. And pure signals